My name's Tom Brown, or Thomas Brown, preferably Tom now. I work here as an IT apprentice at Sort Group. When I started searching, it was like a debate whether it was going to be like a software thing or if it was going to be more focused on like infrastructure and hardware. And I'd done a boot camp with althaus beforehand, and that was a really good experience. I really enjoyed it and the approach it took. And then afterwards saw the apprenticeships going and was like, well, I might as well give it a go. You know, I might as well see what it's saying, what's going on there. And yeah, I've not really looked back, to be honest with you. It's been a wonderful experience for me. Having that in work, you know, actually being somewhere, doing it, getting almost the repetitions in of the processes is just much more suited to my learning style, and that's something I've had to learn and identify myself. And then having the on-demand work means it's flexible for me, so you know, I can do it at work if there's not too much going on, or I can do it at home in my own time, or whatever works for me. And that's something that I really like, because sometimes structures don't work for me and I have to find one that does. And so having that flexibility is just wonderful, really. I'm finding the content invaluable, to be honest, because it's like so useful to hear their perspectives, because sometimes having something phrased slightly differently can make all the impact. So having these different people explain things is really wonderful for me. With communicating with the staff at althaus and, you know, my skills coach and stuff like that, it feels like it's really all coming together, you know, and it's quite a supported experience. Like if you want it and you reach out, the support is there, and I did, and that's really helped. Learning to manage myself, so like the soft skills I've had to grow and develop whilst on the apprenticeship are things that I've not really worked on in the rest of my life in the past. And so getting chance and getting the support and things pointed out by people is really, really helpful for me, because it's like not just work this affects, it's like my whole life. I was worried that being an older person, it would be really hard for me to get an apprenticeship, but it wasn't, and that is partially down to you guys, I believe, at althaus. With how easy you guys made the process, it once again relates into it's becoming more accessible, it's becoming more of a viable option, it's less looked down upon, the stigma sort of leaving it a bit. Go for it, to be honest, because it's probably been one of the best things I've done in my 23 years on this planet. For me, it's like such a big thing to be doing something that works towards the rest of my life and my future.